Hey, welcome to the Well of Possibilities. This is a global education platform specifically for you because I think the world needs you at your happiest right now. And there are so many things you can do to feel better, be better, do better, and enjoy life in a more joyful way, right? So it's in the word enjoy, to be in joy and live like it. But you know, and I know that it's not always that easy. And that's why I'm uh, sharing these trainings, giving these trainings, because somehow, one way or the other, um, I manage very well to live life without regrets, to live life, enjoy, even when things are very hard. And I know that I say that from a privileged place. Yet still, it doesn't mean that hardship comes my way too. So, uh, a super important topic, I think, is indeed how to live without regrets, to have no regrets. And even though it's natural part of life to have some, right? So, today, I hope I will stick to within the 10 minutes, but so often missed opportunities or mistakes that are made or actions that are not taken or the words that you did not say to somebody lead to regret. And as I just said, it's natural, it's normal to not do things perfect all the time, right? So, what is it? How can you avoid it? Well, I think if you really are serious about this, you get to be serious about wanting to live with more fulfillment, with more purpose. And it sounds like heavy. Those are big words and you hear them a lot. But what does it mean? Because it's important for this to know first, what do you really want? Do you want to live as an asshole? Do you want to be lying to people? Do you not care about lying? Um, are you okay with not sticking to commitments? All that kind of things that might lead to regret are important to first reflect on, explore yourself in these themes, these values, because this is how you get to living without regrets, whether you like that news or not. I mean, the first thing is, yeah, okay, as I just said, what are my core values? What are your core values? Maybe it's having a lot of money. Maybe it is being very generous. Maybe it's about yeah, living in commitment so that you're not or never actually prioritize over commitments. Do you want to stick to your promises? All these kind of things. Do you want to be a kind person? So do you start need to think about how your words or your communication or your tone lands with other people? Because your intention may be kind, but does it actually also land as well? So there is work to do, yeah, if you want to avoid living with regrets. Sorry, bad news, but it's good news because it's possible. And maybe I'm kind of living proof of it because I have hardly any regrets. I do have some. I can talk about those in a separate episode, maybe once. But for now, it is making the decision to say, like, okay, when I do something, do I know what my real best values are? And is the decision that I'm making in line with those deepest values? That runs deep, it goes deep, it is deep. Yeah, so living without regrets comes from living authentically in line with what you find important. So it's so basic, it is so logical, but it can be so hard, right? So it's about living with intention, wanting to be in line with these values. So if you know those, if you know the key and the core values of who you want to be, don't look at your past. Look towards the future. Make then those decisions that you have to make every day in your life. You make like a 10,000 choices per day. Yeah? So there are at least 9,500 that you can do in line with your values. Catch yourself when you're kind of off value. Catch yourself and start to make the decision with confidence in line with your values, your true desires, with who you really want to be. Yeah, it's possible. So don't second guess yourself on that. Just do it. Commit to a certain choice and stick to it. and move forward, even if it's uncomfortable at first, which is also normal. It's all new. It for you maybe, and so you can say like, okay, I trust myself. I make the best decisions for my life. I'm a grown up. I can do this. I can do it in line with my values. Doesn't need to be the ones from your parents, from your peers, not even your partner. I mean, it's great if you're getting having all these same values, right? But I mean, we're all individuals also. So yes, in the community we have a shared value thing, but there's also this personal value that is very important to avoid that you will live with regrets, or towards the end of your life will have plenty of regrets, because there are many people actually dying that have a lot of regrets. And I don't want you to be one of those. So yeah, and then people say like, yeah, I need to find my purpose first. And no, I think you are purpose. You are purpose in service to the people around you, in service to the people at your work, in service to your responsibility, in service of caring for your children or your partner or yourself, of course, right? You live as purpose. You are already enough. You are already wonderful. You are so valuable to the people in your life. You are somebody also thanks to others and the other way around. And you may have a calling, but first, when you act in alignment with that purpose that you already are, I mean, your regrets will be less as well. So take time really to identify those, write them down. What is your long-term purpose? I mean, you can be a great parent at the moment and spending a lot of time, I mean, working, taking care of everybody of the household, all these kind of things, next to maybe a job or other responsibilities. But it won't stay like this forever. So can you allocate a time period to it? Can you allocate or can you delegate maybe some things that will make that you can do other things as well? And then say like, hey, my long-term purpose, I want to be this and this person for the people that love me and that I love. So, um, I mean, regularly reassess where you are with every new job, with every new responsibility, every new child, and whatever the situation is, you can reassess your values and how you behave and the kind of decisions you make. So do that because that's how you evolve. That's how you evolve with joy, and you are always in this learning and growth mindset that takes you further and that keeps you, well, that keeps your sparks alive, right? So, and does it all go smoothly? No, of course not. I mean, it doesn't need to be perfect all the time, but your attention needs to be real and not just be an intention, really also translated into action, right? So you can regret, but if that then happens, step over that quickly because you know in the depths of your being you're on a good track, right? You're seriously doing your best. You seriously want to change, well, certain things that may certain behavior that may be of value. So don't put some unrealistic behaviors on yourself, but move towards doing better every time again. You can ask yourself, did I get better today? Did I do better today? What can I do better tomorrow? I mean, those kind of thought prompts like, what's a mistake I made today that I definitely can use as a stepping stone tomorrow? I mean, that kind of things, you know. So, yes, you are imperfect. You can say to yourself, I am imperfect, but I'm always learning and growing, and I'm seriously doing my best. Don't fool yourself because that's a trap some people might fall in. Don't be such a person. So, and then, yeah, practice self-compassion. Why not? I mean, it's so important. However, can you take care of others with patience, with a lot of love, with a lot of enthusiasm if you can't take care of yourself? You need to be in a good spot to to serve people. I, I know this from myself. I'm a parent. I'm a coach. If I don't take well care of myself, um, I might be more nagging. I might be more short. I prepare less well for a coaching session. I mean, that's the kind of things I don't want to do that way. So I have to take care of myself, sleeping enough, uh, eating well enough to be that kind of parent, to be that kind of coach, to be that kind of neighbor, to be that kind of people in my person in my community. So treat yourself well, like you would treat the person you love most, best friend or neighbor or parent or anything. So this self-compassion, this self-love makes also that you can forgive yourself if you make a mistake, that you're sturdy and steady and resilient in your um, move to progress forward, right? Every day again is a new day. Tomorrow, or actually today, is the first day of the rest of your life. It's like a blank canvas. You can start again, do better. And so, all these things, right? I think I listed now five. I mean, be intentional, make decisions and actions aligned with your values. Define those, write those down. Don't think like, oh yeah, this is what I find important. No, make a list, like a top five of key values that you want to stick to every day again. Live in purpose and yeah, allow yourself some mistakes. I mean, don't do mistakes on purpose, but if accidentally something happens, you can, or if there's a slip of the tongue, okay, reverse it, write it. Oh, I don't want to do that. Catch yourself. So those are things. Be compassionate with yourself. I mean, allow yourself the mistakes and then move on with grace away from these regrets. So when you do that, when you start practicing, when you catch yourself, when you curate your own awareness around these kind of things, your regrets will fade away like magic, really. Each day, with confidence, with love, with patience and purpose, you can do better. And that's what I wish for you because the world needs you at your happiest right now. Have a great week and apply what you learn. You'll be so happy you did. Bye.